Which is motherfucking rising, whether it is a grand rising or a grand evening. I am your girl Tula, the highest in the room. I am a high priestess, and I'm here to deliver you a highly vibrational layers message for this morning. This is the collective for the beginning of the week. I will tap back in on Wednesday to do another collective message, but this is going to be a message in between time, meantime in between time. We're going to start with a prayer to start you guys off for a wonderful and abundant week. Thank you to the Most High. We thank you so very much for this beautiful day that we are blessed to be able to see today. We thank you for the blessings in which we are able to receive, the messages in which we are able to receive. We ask you that we be protected during this time, that the blessings that we are asking to receive be able to be delivered safely, that we're protected at all times by our highest and ancestors for our highest good, as well as by our guardian angels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, to help us to receive this message and to continue to be protected during the meantime. We return all negative energies, entities, and low vibrational attacks back to their sender, and we allow for growth, beauty, abundance, and prosperity, and a much high increase in finances to continue to bless us through this week. And we return all negative energy, all evil eyes on us, our families, our finances, our growth, our establishment, our stability. We return that to sender so that we may be able to accept all of our blessings wholeheartedly. I show you. Now, Holy Spirit, what's the message that we have today? To my highest and the ancestors, my highest and the masters for my highest good. The most divine, the most high, to the Holy Spirit, the divine messenger. What is the message that we have for the collective today? Don't think, just do. A lot of you guys have kind of adopted this stagnancy of energy, and you've kind of been hard on yourself because of it. And you really need to learn how to just forgive yourself and let that shit go, so that you can have the balance in your finances the way that you want to. And so that your wants can be provided. Because basically this is just confirmation that the prayers are being heard. So that stagnant energy is going to balance out. This is a time for you to get ready to move to the next level, but you have to be prepared to put in that work. And a lot of you is spiritual work. It's not the work that you're thinking. Many of you are thinking that you have to, you're putting your energy into the wrong places. You're thinking that you have to work harder, but you're working in the wrong direction. A lot of you guys are like, oh, I gotta get this money, I gotta da-da-da-da, but it's not the physical labor in which you have to do, it's the spiritual. And this message, it resonates with me too. I was ready to go out here and get all these jobs, but I had spiritual work that I had to pay attention to. And Spirit has a funny way of telling you to sit down when you got to pay close attention to what's going on. Oops. So, not oops, yeah. And sometimes we make mistakes and we have accidents or things happen that we didn't intend and that we didn't plan on having to endure or go through. And that's just life. During that time, you have to, when you feel emotionally depleted, you got to keep going. You got to forgive yourself and keep going. Please fuck up sometimes too. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? You're not broken. It's just time for you to heal. That's all. Holy Spirit, what else do you have on this judgment? Okay, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Swords, Queen of Wands. Yeah, same thing I just told you. A lot of you guys literally just need to take more care spiritually. You're fighting with yourself and you're feeling like you're losing all the time. And you're feeling like, you know what I'm saying, this ain't adding up and this not adding up and this ain't that and that ain't this. But it's really because you have to forgive yourself. for doing the things that didn't make you happy. A lot of you did these things without a goal. You just went out there and was like, this is what I'm going to do. Look, ambitiously, this is what I'm going to do. And it wasn't right. And now you're upset and you're angry and you're confused. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You went so hard for something that didn't work out for you. And maybe it's a blessing that it didn't work out for you. Because things are changing. And what you didn't realize is that, of course, it's a blessing. It's for you to move out of one set of, some of you, it's you move out of one way of thinking and get into the next, and to dive into the next. To really just allow for you to be guided. Yeah. Allow for you to be guided to continuous progression. It doesn't matter if it's coming in full speed ahead or if you're going a couple knots at a time. It just lets you know, sailing or cruising. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Many of you felt like you needed proof. And maybe that will help you to feel better. And then you got this proof. And you still didn't want to do anything about the decision that was at hand. Many of you had a lot of plans to be with somebody or to deal with somebody, and those things didn't fall through. But those things didn't fall through. Ginger and tamarind and cinnamon. But yeah, they didn't fall through. Many of you down-talked somebody really bad. You down-talk somebody's establishments. You down-talk somebody's, their life, their establishments, their money, their home, how they looked, how they dressed, how they thought about themselves. Yeah. And God is just like, you better think twice. Some of y'all were on the other end of this. Where people talked about you, they talked about how you worked, how you were at home, or probably what they felt like your home looked like, or whatever the case is. And they would sit up and just talk about you. All day and night. Talk about your foundation or your ideas and how funny they are and how crazy you sound and how all this, that, and the third. And really trying to make you to laugh and stop. But God is like, I got something for them. They're going to think twice about how they treated you. Yeah. They're going to think twice about how they treated you because I'm about to make your dreams a reality. The things that you was telling people that you wanted to do and they laughed at, I'm finna turn it up. I'm not finna turn it up just a notch. I'm finna turn it all the way up. I'm finna break the knob. I'm finna turn you up so much. That's what God is saying. Yeah. The Most High is definitely in this bitch. And they like, boom. You just keep moving forward and you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. And I got you on the back end. Don't worry about that bread. Don't worry about that money. You don't look back. Don't worry about how they talked about you. Don't worry about how money was looking funny. Don't worry about none of that. You understand? God got a plan. And look at it. The Fool card in reverse. Strength in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. And none of these people that was talking about you and doing all this shit in your behind your back, these people would never be foolish enough to say it to your face. They'll never be strong enough to say it to your face. They'll never be bold enough to say it to your face. At all. So don't think for a second, oh, somebody come tell. They not finna tell you nothing. They gonna sit around like a bunch of cowards that they are and talk trash about you. That's how they gonna talk. Yeah. Harsh, cold truth. Cold hard truth. Mentally unprepared, weak underlying concept. With their weak asses. They gonna just sit back and they gonna talk still. Thinking that you're not blessed. And God gonna come in and be like, yeah, I got a check. That bag is with me. That bag walk with me every day. Everywhere I go, that bag be with me. That money, it stay with me. I don't gotta chase nothing. All I gotta do is think of it, and it's coming. Look at it. Letting go of damaging and negative thinking. All I got to do is think about that money and it's coming. Because you're letting go of this shit that is not working for you. Oh, I'm not about to be worried about that. I'm not about to be worried about who want to talk to me and who don't want to talk to me, who don't want to communicate with me with this 8 of Swords. Because this also is communication. It could have been somebody that typically when it's like this, it's restricted, right? But if it's upright, then that means that it's open. So you open to receiving. Because you stop talking negatively about yourself. And you stop caring about people that didn't have anything nice to say about you. Because this person, their eyes and everything they blindfolded. They bound. God, like, don't fight. Don't worry about them people. It's pointless. It's worthless. Yeah. They talk too much. All they gonna do is talk. They gonna do but talk. They gonna do nothing but talk and try to talk bad about you and make you feel bad and bring you out of that energy and that element. And God, like, don't do that. Don't do that. They trying to have you coming out your element fast, crumbling. They don't want you to build up. They want to delay you. They want to stop these blessings. They want to stop that money from coming in. Yeah. They want to stop, They want to stop that money from coming in. They don't want nobody to work with you. Yep. They don't want nobody to work with you because all they want to do is bully you and make you feel less than. This is an emotional bully, a manipulator. Somebody that uses words and emotions to manipulate people. Straight up. And they thought they was getting away with it. They're not. That's why God was like, just in case they need proof, I'm finna show them with these cards. Everything that you're saying is true. That's what the Holy Spirit is saying. That's why they just like, no, this Queen of Swords, people that demand proof and they don't want to just believe what you're saying, I'm finna let these cards line up. These people thought that they got away with talking bad about you, with downplaying you, with making you feel bad about yourself, even pouring in negativity onto you. None of that stopped you. None of that is going to stop you. You understand? You are a servant of the Most High God. You are a chosen one. Okay? All of this stuff happened. God called judgment on people, and your spirit team called judgment on people because they realized that your heart was still so pure, regardless of how these people was looking at you, treating you, making you feel, whatever the case is. Look, they can't see how God sees you. Refusing to consider another point of view. Stagnant. They try to think that anybody can do that. Oh, that's easy. Anybody can this, that, and the third. You a psychic or whatever the case is, or a reader. Anybody can read cards. But a lot of people can't channel that message before them cards kick out. They're not strong enough to trust their gut and their instincts. They're not strong enough to release that pain, you know what I'm saying, and do that healing like you did. To take that big step, to take initiative, to go after the things that they want in life. Because they realize that they don't want to settle for less. They're not settling to stay in a fucked up ass situation because it looks good. You know? Yeah. From unsettled to settling. Somebody's not settling, and they'll settle for, it's not even settling, they're going to get what they deserve. And a lot of people are going to get what they deserve. Don't think for a second that God is about to allow for, you know what I'm saying, just allow for these blessings to come in. Oh no, people are going to get their karma first, baby. People are going to get their karma first. You see this justice? People going to get their karma first. Yeah. Because what it say? Injustice, unfair. Them people that did you wrong, yeah, God's moving you away from them. And sometimes he'll move you right to a front row seat of watching your enemies get beheaded. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for the collective? Yeah. Callous, insensitive, demands proof, intolerant, weak minds. Yep. Releasing negativity. Oh, they like, be objective. Yeah. Be objective and not the subject. Sharp tongue. They like, say it. Say it, honey. There's no need to stay in a comfort zone or stay somewhere. A lot of y'all trying to stay somewhere that you unwanted. And you don't even realize, like, some people are looking like, what was the point of me doing this? Look, they're like, that's right. What was the point of me doing this? Some of you guys, or some people got into an argument with somebody, right? And they felt some type of way over these words that somebody said, because 5 of Swords. They felt some type of way about these words that somebody used, right? Against them, or said something to them during an argument. And when that person laid everything out on the table and let the weapons down and was like, fuck it, you know, it is what it is. However we're going to do this, we're going to do this. This person snuck and picked them weapons up and tried to make them prosper against you, right? Because they was trying to fill a void. They thought that they was going to be able to, you know what I'm saying, just move on and walk away. And they're not. A lot of these people are stuck in somewhere that they're uncomfortable due to the fact of them doing you wrong. This person doing you wrong. And all you wanted to do was pour into and give. But I feel like God is going to tell you and wants to tell you, and your angels and your spirit God is going to tell you to pour into yourself. Ooh, I feel like I wanted to cry just now. Pour into yourself. Yeah. Maintain your own order. Create a foundation for yourself. Because it's not going to be difficult for long. The more you pour into yourself, the easier it's going to get. Some of you guys might need to take spirit baths or cleanses to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that you're keeping the negative energy off. And you welcome in the positive and the good. Yeah. Some of y'all are ready for something new, like I said, to take in the good. Now let's see what didn't fall through. Emotional recovery, less intense sorrow, apology and forgiveness. Somebody was supposed to come and apologize, and I feel like they cried in the way. Yeah, they cried in the way. And they're not in tune with their heart space. Their heart space isn't open up because they don't want to forgive and let things go. Somebody hasn't forgiven themselves. And look at that. Ace of Swords landed on all of it and said, yes, that's true. That's true. And this King of Wands, yeah, they haven't decided. Some people they haven't made the decisions that you have. And some of them are coming in to make that decision because Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and King of Wands landed right on top of both of them. Some people are coming in to offer you something. Look at that. And it's not going to come with the argument in which it did. They can't even keep it to themselves. Like they fidget and they're nervous. Is what I'm sensing. Yeah. They nervous, like they feel like they already dropped the ball. And to some people, you know what I'm saying? This person might have already dropped the ball. And it could be more than one person. Look, up to 3. It could be more than one person. It could be a place. And it could be things, you know? Yeah. It could be a place or it could be things. And people. That's why I said at least 3 people. I just really hope you guys, at the end of the day, are able to find peace through this situation. I'm going to see if we can pull some zodiacs. Holy Spirit. What zodiac sign? What signs are involved, Holy Spirit? Cancer. That's funny. This person could be a Cancer. I do see Libra on the board as well. Yeah, this person could be a Libra. Pisces tech came out earlier, but that kind of went away. Oh man. On the other side of this, hold on. Holy Spirit, what is this 10 of Cups that didn't fall through? Ace of Wands. I feel like it's a lot of you guys aren't wanting it to be a physical connection, but Spirit is like, really do it. Do it. Like, come together. A lot of people are scared because some people have been celibate. They've been keeping their energy to themselves. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. They got a lot of build-up. At any given time, things can go, things can blow. Yeah, exactly. Unpredictable. When Knight of Wands in reverse, at any given time, things can go and things can blow. And I think a lot of you guys need to relieve that frustration. Challenge. Stand in your ground. Yeah, because your Five of Pentacles is in reverse. Ask for help, getting help, difficulty lessons, using spiritual resources to cope and endure. Nine of Wands, resilient, weary but not giving up. Watching out for the next predicament. That didn't fall through. A lot of you guys just have to go with the flow so you can be happy. On the other side of you being fearful of this connection is balance and emotional fulfillment.
Oh,
and I think that's enough for the collective right now. I hope this message finds you with much love and an abundance of light. It has been a pleasure today reading you for the collective of March 20th, 2023. Have an amazing week.